Still sending data. Okay,
Yeah,
fun.
okay, well.
Why is this face? I don't like it.
I think I blinked.
Yeah. Yeah, no, absolutely. You're the worst part of that freeze frame, for sure. Yeah. That bit where we can definitely see you.
Oh, jeez.
What pop culture stuff have you been engaging in the last
Good
week
question.
and a bit?
I feel like this entire week has been a blur, and it's been too long since 2 weeks ago.
Yes.
So I don't know what I've done.
No.
I've started playing New Super Mario Bros. U again. The Wii U one that was put onto the Switch.
Nice.
It's way harder than I remember it being. But it's been fun. There's also more levels than I thought there was. But separately, is that. I've been not so much pop culture, but I started watching old Clint Eastwood Western films.
Okay, fun.
And they are a treat.
Okay.
And that's kind of been it.
Fun.
And you?
I mean, I haven't been watching Western films.
Shame.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like I'm usually like, I'll watch any movie, but I won't watch Westerns. And similar with music,
Crazy.
like I listen to any music except country.
Yes, I'll agree with that for sure.
Yeah, I don't know why. Like, I don't know that I hate them. I don't know. I just think I haven't found the right ones yet. I think the only Western thing that I remember actually like really liking was that one episode of Doctor Who, The Town Called Mercy. Good times. I don't know what I've done that I haven't talked about. I don't know what happened in the last week. I saw the new Mission Impossible.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Oh.
Sorry.
I'm a fan of the films. I also like Fast and the Furious, so I can.
So I think I want to preface this by saying that all of the supporting cast, amazing. Like Haley Atwell and Simon Pegg and like the rest of the crew, amazing, phenomenal, great job. Tom Cruise just plays himself again. No surprises there. Also kind of felt like an ego trip a bit. It was very much just like every other character being like, oh no, Ethan, what do we do? Just in every scene.
Sure.
And him being like, it's okay, we have to do this. And then there's this whole like, I think they showed it in the trailers, but there's this whole like underwater scene in a submarine, and it's so unrealistic. And not just, and like I get that it's fiction. Okay, I get that.
Sure.
I understand that. But the physics, also like the health side of the way they try and justify things. And I'm like, okay, so you Google the definition of the sickness and then you disregarded everything else. Like, anyway, I just think there were a lot of better ways.
I know it's definitely not like, it's definitely in like the bottom half of the total films.
Yeah.
And so a lot of my excitement for potentially seeing it is like, oh, it's the last one. It's kind of like with Fast and Furious.
Yes.
Where they have been on a downward trend since Too Fast, right?
I think it is. Like, then there are a few moments in it where they like, they reference, there's like flashbacks and whatever.
Yeah.
I think there's someone that shows up in it that was in like the first movie, which is fun.
I've heard about this.
Yeah. But I do have to say the two things cinematically that got me, because I think I watched it in IMAX, so obviously everything is a lot more like full on than a regular cinema, which may have been part of it. But first of all, there are so many camera shots where the camera is rotating. It's like, like when someone finds like a gimmick or they find a new thing or like a new technique and they use it for everything.
Yeah.
It was like the camera director had just discovered that they could rotate cameras. And so like every second scene is like this slow rotate of the camera. And I'm like, I've seen it. Okay, you can just show me the scene. We don't need to go in circles again. And then the other thing was that there's all of these flashy bits where it's like subliminal advertising, but with like other stuff. And it was just really bright and it just really hurt my eyes and I genuinely couldn't keep my eyes open. And it's the sort of thing that I think if you were watching at home would have been so fine. But I think just with a big screen in front of you was like,
Right.
it's time. Yeah. But other than that, like the supporting cast was all really great. They were all really fun. It's also a 3-hour movie.
Yes.
Which I think probably doesn't help.
One of the biggest criticisms that I've heard is that a non-stop action film should not be 3 hours long. Yeah.
I mean, I also wouldn't say it's non-stop action.
Okay.
I mean, like, yes, there's a lot of action, but like, I don't know, the way that they get Tom Cruise to do action, like, I don't know. I wouldn't say all of it's action.
Lots of running.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I do. I love, I love Mission Impossible running scenes where somehow he just gets across London.
Yeah,
in like,
right.
You know, like 5 minutes and isn't out of breath.
If you didn't think about it, it'd be like the most impressive feat of of the human spirit.
Crazy. And also the way that he I don't know if this happens in every, like it's been a while since I watched any of the other Mission Impossible movies because it's been 2 years since we had like the first half of this one. And I went into that movie not realizing it was only the first half, so that was a fun realization. But just the way that he's just like in a conversation and then just like turns around and sprints out is so funny.
Oh, really? I need to see this now.
It's hilarious. Oh. It's so funny to me. I'm just like, yeah, same. Love it. And also the fact that there's just like parts of London that would just never be empty. But he's just running through this like abandoned street, but it's like one of the busiest streets in London. Like that's kind of crazy. But yeah, I don't know. Like, I get that it's meant to be goofy. Like, I feel like Mission Impossible movies have always been like a little bit silly goofy.
They did take quite a turn though. It's why I compare them so much to I'll say it again on the bingo sheet, the Fast and Furious films, because there was a turning point where they dropped in quality and also got a lot more absurd at the same time.
Yeah.
Like Fallout. I think that's the one with Henry Cavill, right? Am I right in saying that?
Yes.
Yeah. That film is like probably peak Mission Impossible purely for how goofy it is while still being entertaining and making sense. Everything else is kind of just like you turn your brain off and you watch the guns go bow, you know.
Yeah, look, I would have liked to turn my brain off, but all I could think was that is literally, like, and I get that he's meant to be like the peak of human biology or whatever, but literally not how the human body works.
Right. And
also literally not how technology works. And literally not how this sickness works. Like, I don't know. I was sitting in there being like, okay, so if you had used this technology that you've made up and does not exist and would not work, but had implemented it slightly differently so that it worked, like it started underwater, I would have been like, okay, cool, I get it, that's fine. But the way that they did it, I'm like, it's literally, no. It's the scuba divey person in me that's like, no! Anyway. And also they give him like an underwater suit that doesn't have flippers that he's meant to be swimming in. It just has like hard boots. Like what? It don't make sense. It doesn't make sense. I don't like it. Anyway, so I mostly you know what? I enjoyed every part of that movie that Tom Cruise wasn't in. Because they split up, and I liked them when they split up and I got to watch everyone else. Because everyone else's section's way more realistic. Just not his. So that was fun. Oh, and then I went to the Beetlejuice musical twice.
Oh, cool.
It's really good. Like, amazing. Very fun. Great vibes. Australian cast is phenomenal. I still haven't formed an opinion on Eddie Perfect. I don't know. I don't know if I like him as Beetlejuice yet, but everyone else is amazing. Would highly recommend. I think they do like rush tickets that are like $55 if you book them like the same day at 9 a.m. You have to get on it pretty fast, but if anyone does want to see it, but they don't want to spend exorbitant prices, that is a good way to do it. My phone started playing music and it wasn't Dugadoo, and I'm really disappointed. Crazy. How many people are currently watching the live stream?
Like getting a notification and going, oh, I wonder who it is. And it's like your mum. It's like, oh, okay.
Damn, I wish it was Dugadoo, but that's fine.
Like great, but like someone else.
Yuri's like a dinosaur. He's so cute. Fuzzy dinosaur. I'm curious how long they're going to keep the 24/7 live stream running for. Like, I'm curious if it's going to be like a forever thing or if it is actually just going to be... I mean, if it's 24/7, they have to run it for at least 7 days, right?
Oh, my God.
Yeah. The description has the lyrics. Oh, this is brilliant. Oh, my God. It's literally like, hang on, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 lines of Dugadoo, 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 Dugadoo. And then 5 lines of la 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 la. And then 5 lines of Dugadoo, Dugadoo. And then another like 10 lines of Dugadoo, Dugadoo. And then more las, and then more Dugadoos, and then more las. I just love so much that they've put the lyrics in. It's so good. Oh my God. Have they posted anything else? Oh, they also have a live 24/7 TARDIS relaxing ambience. Maybe that's what people need after they listen to Dugadoo.
After they get all hyped up over the Doug.
Yeah. Mind you, that looks like it's been going for a while. How long has that been going? Started 1 month ago. Okay, so I'm fully expecting Dugadoo to keep going for the foreseeable future. Crazy. How dare videos of buses come up before the live 24/7 Dugadoo? Crazy. There are 60 people currently watching. It has 7.4K upvotes. It's so good. Oh my God. I cannot. We should get Dugadoo cards. Actually, next Doctor Who set, if they don't give us Dugadoo cards, I'm going to be sad.
I think I'll boycott.
Yeah,
personally.
genuinely. Give that Dugadoo. This is gonna be the new Wochian. Are we getting new ones? Maybe, maybe not. Okay, not yet. That's fine. I didn't want new cards anyway. It's so fine. It's doing good, Herb. How are you? We have Dugadoo on our side, so everything's fine. I have realized that. Hang on, did they specify whether it was like he was a Dugadoo?
Is he just repping someone else's team?
Well, I'm just sort of like, what is he in terms of like, is the song just Dugadoo, or is he Dugadoo, or is his species Dugadoo? Surely someone has posted. Because it was in the background of a scene. I'm so sure that they would have had to have something like come up on stream. Okay, not that one. This one? Oh, yes, maybe this one. Grimbold, Dugadoo. Dugadoo singing Dugadoo. Okay, the song is himself. Okay, brilliant. I love it. Got home from picking up my Prismatic Evolutions Super Premium Collection. Oh my god, that's so exciting. I totally forgot to clock in and try and get a hold of one of those, and I'm very jealous of everyone who has one because there is some super cute stuff in the Super Premium collections. I think the playmat particularly and the little Eevee like deck box holder, so good, so good. And hello Bandit, how you doing? Welcome in. No, I think the Super Premium collection is Zach. It's so good, so solid. What if we had a Dugadoo Super Premium collection though? I don't think it would be as cute, but I think it would be cool.
I think it'd be just as vital to the card scene as the Pope cards.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. We could have a Dugadoo TCG.
Just one version of the card. Every game ends with whoever gets the coin flip to go first.
I'm sorry, because there have to have been other things where it's just been like one guy on every card.
I need the Dugadoo secret layer.
Please. They did a Meep secret lair. Well, like, I mean, they did Doctor Who and one of the cards was a Meep. But, well, sorry, the Meep. They could do Dugadoo. I would buy it. That's all I'm saying. I would do it. What are the new secret lairs that are coming out? Because I think there's the Final Fantasy ones that are coming out. We know what they look like, but I think they're going to be literally impossible to get a hold of. Oh, they don't have like the previews? Oh no, they do. Upcoming. Oh, they don't have any details on it. I still can't believe they did multiple Hatsune Miku secret lairs. That's kind of crazy to me. Vroom. Crazy. Wait, ultimate pen... What? What is ultimate about the secret lair ultimate pencil? Hold up. Go back. What? What is the pencil?
Let's scroll down. The featured products.
Get an exclusive secret lair ultimate pencil with every order while supplies last. But what?
It's just a pencil, bro.
The
oh, it's the same
pencil.
thing. What is that?
Ultimate
price?
pencil superior? Tell me about the pencil. Hang on.
There's too many O's in that.
Yeah, that's why I said room. Okay. Ever since 2019, the Secret Lair team have delivered groundbreaking offerings that continue to delight Magic players worldwide. Now we're taking the next logical step. Every single order from the Ultimate Pencil Super Drop includes Secret Lair's very first pencil. We'll hold for your applause. Oh my gosh. The Ultimate Pencil Super Drop is coming soon. But what is the pencil? is the pencil? I want to know more about the pencil. They're not giving us any detail. I want to know. Oh, I need to know what they've done to make this pencil the ultimate pencil. And also whether the pencil is actually any good. Because also every photo of the pencil looks different. Like these ones are grey, but the other ones are yellow. Maybe that's because this is the cover and you have to like unwrap it. I don't know. This is crazy. But I do think it's a good marketing strategy. I think every brand should like just release something that's completely unrelated as like a freebie every so often. Like EB Games and their soda. I just think that is fun. I think it's very fun. Not that I've drunk it yet. It's still sitting in the back of my cupboard.
Yeah.
And yes, some people might call them gimmicks, but I still think it's fun. Then how is everyone feeling about the How to Train Your Dragon live action?
Not really much to talk about there.
Yeah. Because I don't know, it's one of those ones that I'm like, it's so recent. And I feel like they did, actually, is it that recent? When did the first one come out?
2025.
What?
The live action, sorry.
Oh,
it comes out next month?
yeah, it's really soon. 2010. And I feel like they did so well. Like, I don't know that it needs a live action. Like, I understand it for, like, older animation. But I feel like it's, like, good enough on its own. I don't know.
It just proves to me, that before I start talking shit, is this is a Disney film, right? Or is this like a
No, I think it's
thing?
Universal? DreamWorks.
Still, I would even say it for DreamWorks then, is that they just haven't had an original thought in God knows how long. Because, they're redoing Shrek as well.
True.
So it's just like...
No, Shrek isn't a redo, it's a sequel.
Yeah, well, they're bringing him back. They didn't have to bring him back. I feel like they could just let Shrek go, I feel.
True.
I don't know. But that's just me, I feel.
I want to know every movie. Give me every movie. I want a list.
List of DreamWorks animated productions. Ants, Prince of Egypt, Road to... Oh, they did El Dorado. There you go.
I want to sort by release date. Hang on, no, what's recent?
There we go.
Oh, Puss in Boots: The Last Wish was widely regarded as like a really good movie.
It was a great film.
Boss Baby, I can't comment on.
Nope.
Croods, I don't know that I loved the first one. Trolls, I'm not going to talk about that. Kung Fu Panda, I feel like has consistently been pretty solid. I didn't watch Home, but I wanted to because there's a cute cat. So I don't remember a lot about Mr. Peabody and Sherman. I genuinely remember a very small amount, but one thing that has lived in my head and will not leave is that dog doing Zumba. There's this like tiny bit where it talks about doing Zumba and it cuts to it doing Zumba, and that will never leave my brain.
Right.
Yeah. It's crazy. Rise of the Guardians. You know what? That was a cinematic masterpiece.
That's one of my favorite
They should have
films.
done more like that.
That's probably like top 25.
Yeah.
For sure. Yeah, but again, 2012, man. Like.
Yeah, it was a while ago.
Yeah, I still stand by what I said. I do think that that was a couple of good ones. Last Wish, sorry.
Yeah. Admittedly, I guess it takes a lot of time for animation to be made.
I just think that with how good the quality of the films are visually, to spend all that time on it and then to choose for it to be How to Train Your Dragon live action kind of makes it
because it looks so good without it being it doesn't need it.
It doesn't I don't know. I don't know what the thought process is when again they have all the right tools to make a good film outside of that, and they decide to backpedal in a worse way or backtrack.
This is so cute. Such a cute little guy. I think that's the only thing I'm looking forward to in the live action is Toothless. I feel like all of the humans are going to disappoint me. But I think Toothless, because he's still animated in a way, I think that will be good.
It's kind of like the, because I saw a clip of them comparing, there's a girl with braids or pigtails or something.
Astrid?
Probably. And she like turns upside down. She's riding a dragon, she goes upside down or something. And in the animation, her hair's like, cause she's like, it's like bigger because it's a bit more exaggerated and her hair sways a bit more. And then for the live action version, she's like a kid. So it's like a small body and the pigtails are short and like it doesn't really do that. It doesn't have the same effect. And it reminds me of like if they released the Matilda film in 2025 as like a new film. Cause like it's an old film and it's great, but I don't think that style of film kind of hits as hard.
Yes.
If it was made modern, it kind of just feels like a bit jarring considering the scale of the film.
Yeah, and I think that's something that I've noticed a lot with, like, because I know, like, when people adapt books to movies, there's always a lot of, like, controversy because everyone imagines characters how they imagine them, and everyone gets really pissed when they cast or it doesn't look like how they imagined and all of that. And someone mentioned a little while ago that a lot of them would have been so much better if they'd adapted them as, like, an animated show, and I high-key, agree. I think that would be so much better.
We need door cam.
That sounded like an intervention. It's like, it needs professional help.
we need an evaluation of some description. I don't know what what is showstopper?
It did stop the show.
It yeah. Oh goodness.
Yeah.
Oh well. All right, we'll do a little refresh on what's going on. Still have 3 spots left in the random hit for Pop Century. That's 3 out of the 4 spots, I believe, ready to go. Journey Together, still halfway done. That's 27597. There we go. Marvel Allure, also random pack. 27610. 6 spots left in that. The Rocket Break, the multi-box break featuring Destined Rivals, which I think is the cooler of the two, but that's just me. That has 7 spots left in that. And if you want Gloria Team Rocket, 7 left as well in the type-based 27533 with another 3-pack giveaway. 3 spots, you can get 1 pack each. We got Ghost Right, we got Top String Black again, more Wolverine, seen a bunch of that go in the past couple of weeks. And of course, any room for a bunch of personals. If you want anything opened with free postage, anything gaming or entertainment related, there's a chance.
Yeah. I opened this list and we're like, what? I've never heard of these movies in my life.
Right.
And then realized it's just because they're international movies, but they've translated the names.
Right.
I was like, I didn't know we were getting a new Wizard of Oz film. That's crazy.
See.
Oh, okay, maybe we do go. I don't want popular though. I wanted like what's coming out soon.
I actually don't know what
movies
Is it Death of a Unicorn? Is that the one?
Oh, I watched that.
Oh, is that out?
Yeah.
Oh, what?
That was out a little while ago.
Oh, what?
Yeah.
What? Hold on.
That was a lot of fun. It was a very fun movie.
When did it? Last April?
Yeah.
Oh, no.
It did feel like it came out pretty quick. But
I'm so excited for it.
Yeah.
Oh, man. Okay. Because I know also, I think it's called Best Friends or Friendship. It's called Friendship. It's the Tim Robbins, Paul Rudd film. I think that's also out.
Have not heard it.
What is it? Friendship. Yeah. Oh, it came out last year? No. Okay, it says release date May. There's no day. So maybe it's not out yet. But that'll be fun to see, hopefully. Actually, I don't know what else.
Final Destination, I heard mixed things. Which is, and that was mixed things from people that are huge Final Destination fans, that they didn't think it was great. But I haven't watched it yet, so I don't know. Sinners, I feel like I've heard is amazing.
Yeah, me too.
Thunderbolts was amazing. Mission Impossible was Mission Impossible.
Mm.
Superman, I feel like, will be really good.
The most recent trailer was wonderful. Like that whole interview scene. Oh,
yeah.
Brilliant.
I haven't seen Minecraft yet, but I've also heard mixed things. Some people have said it's the best thing ever, and it's so silly. And some people genuinely could not sit through the movie.
Look. I think I know which camp I'm in.
Yeah, okay. Snow White, I watched that the other day.
Oh.
I think it's very unfortunately bad because Rachel Zegler is amazing.
Yes.
Like, amazing actress, amazing singer. Like, I think did as much as she could with what she was given. But the movie generally is horrible. And I don't know that it's any one person's fault. I think overall, I think the concept is bad. I think it was executed boringly. I just think, like, I get that they were trying to be in line with, like, the OG stuff, but change it a little bit. But I just think they should have changed it more. Because it was just kind of meh. I don't know. I didn't think it was good. And I think it's so unfortunate because Rachel Zegler's amazing, and I think they could have done something really good there. The Accountant too, I watched the first one. I don't remember anything about it.
It's kind of, yeah, for how much like talk that film got and then this film got when it was announced as a sequel. I watched The Accountant too. Doesn't really feel memorable.
Oh,
like,
okay.
It's kind of just like another one of those films.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Crazy. Another Simple Favor, I watched the first one ages ago. I don't know, I think everyone is on the fence about Blake Lively at the moment.
Yes.
And so it's gotten a lot of criticism because of her. So I actually don't know if the movie's good or not.
Yeah, I always hate when that happens.
Yeah. Lilo and Stitch, I want to be amazing, but I don't know if it is or not yet.
It's got a 7.2. It has to be okay.
It has to be okay.
Yeah, right. I don't know any of the stars of the film.
Does it? Hang on, is it on this list? Give me Stitch.
A lot of blue, no Stitch.
No fluffy guy.
What the hell are these?
How is he not on here? Oh, here he is. Oh, no, that doesn't help because this is just a list. Okay. What did it get? 7.2 IMDb. 72% Rotten Tomatoes. Okay, so not brilliant, but also not bad, which I think is good.
Anything higher than a 7 to me on those sorts of rankings has to be good.
Yeah,
like,
okay, that's fair.
Yeah.
Novocaine was fun. I don't think it was a cinematic masterpiece, but it was a fun movie.
Yeah. The six range is like good to watch at home, I think.
Yeah, I would agree.
Yeah.
I don't know that I've ever heard of this movie.
Not a clue.
Ballerina, I feel like might be bad, but it's not out yet, so I don't know.
I don't like the concept of spin-offs. I don't think there's been a good spin-off that's really caught my attention recently.
Fair.
So I feel like that's just going to be more of the same.
F1, I don't know anything about.
Yeah, I didn't watch any Gran Turismo. I watched Ford vs Ferrari. That was good. But like Gran Turismo came out, that still didn't really hit me.
Oh, I watched that, I think.
Was it okay?
That's the video game one, right?
Yes.
Yeah, no, I enjoyed that.
Okay.
I don't think it was, like, it wasn't a wonderful movie, but it was a movie that I enjoyed. You know, like, you know when you enjoy a movie because you're like, it's just fun?
Yeah.
It was that kind of movie, I think.
I think the funniest part about that, well, my experience with that film was watching the trailer.
Yes.
And it was just so funny because all David Harbour did was just completely like insult and berate kids for being gamers. Like the entire time. I was like,
I think the whole movie is just him being like, they're gamers, they can't be good at it.
With your little legs or whatever.
Yeah.
I was like, I can't believe that.
It's so funny. It's so funny. Companion was really good. I liked that a lot.
Oh, good.
I heard a lot about The Brutalist. I don't know anything about it.
I need to watch it, yeah. Still haven't seen it yet.
Until Dawn. That was interesting. That was...
Was it?
Well, I never played the game, but I watched it streamed years ago.
Yeah, same.
But I didn't remember anything about the plot. I just remembered the concept. And I think if you go in and you take it as like it's based on, then it's fun. But I think if you're watching it as like it's replicating the video game, it's bad. But I think if you take it as like an inspired by, it's like a fun movie.
Okay.
But I know people that were walking in and expecting it to be exactly like the game were really disappointed.
It reminds me of Uncharted because like that film is still fun to watch on its own.
Yes.
But it just wasn't an Uncharted game film. And that's
exactly
okay.
right.
Yeah.
I think they would have been much better being like movie inspired by Until Dawn. I think people would have been more receptive.
I think that's a really like pivotal part of that. It's just like you can't market it as this is an Uncharted or this is an Until Dawn film. You just can't.
Yeah. Mickey 17 was amazing. I loved that movie.
How is it 6.8?
I know! It's crazy.
Yeah, like I haven't seen it, but I've heard, incredible things.
It's so good. Drop was a movie.
Not heard of it.
It's the concept is literally just like a widowed mum who has a kid and goes on a date on like, it's like the tallest restaurant in her city or whatever it is.
Oh no.
And then while she's up there, she gets this text saying that there's someone in the house with her son and they'll kill him if she doesn't kill the guy she's on a date with. It's really weird, but I just think it didn't have enough layers. Like, usually, they're like, it's this person, and you're like, oh my God, but then it isn't that person, it's someone else.
Right.
You get to that point, and you're like, oh, it's not going to be them, it's going to be someone else, but it's just that person. And you're like, okay. Yeah, I don't know. I just feel like it could have done with more layers than it had. But it was okay. I just don't think it was amazing. Captain America was also a movie. I feel like we've talked about that.
Oh yeah, is it Bob Dylan, not Billy Joel. Bob Dylan biopic.
I have not watched it.
No, neither have I. No. The Substance I hear great things about.
It was so good.
Yeah.
I loved it. I think the reason I loved it the most is that you watch it and you're like, oh yeah, I've seen this sort of thing before. And you get through and you're like, not so much you've seen it before, but you're like, this is really gory and fun and whatever, but like I know where it's going. And then you get 2/3 of the way through and you're like, wait, hold up, this is where I knew it was going. What's the rest of the movie? And I think they do that really well. They sort of base it on a concept you sort of, are aware of, but then they like take it down their own route, which I thought was really cool. Death of a Unicorn was hilarious. The cast, I think, was just so funny. I still haven't seen Nosferatu.
Yeah, neither have I.
Crazy. But there are some people that are like hardcore obsessed with that movie.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yep.
And it's kind of a deterrent almost. It's getting there. It's getting there with Sinners.
I can't say that I've had the same vibe out of Sinners. Like, I think people have been saying it's a great movie, but they haven't made it their personality the same way people made Nosferatu their personality.
I must have been in a different corner of the internet because I'm getting a lot. And like, I still want to see both films, but it's getting a little. People need to stop. It's okay. You can enjoy a thing.
There's 28 years later. I'm excited for.
Yes, big thing. Same with Fantastic Four.
Yes. How to Train Your Dragon.
I actually don't think I'd be nearly as into Fantastic Four if Thunderbolts didn't do well.
That's a valid, I think. Yeah.
Somebody said that Joseph Quinn sounds exactly like the midpoint between Chris Evans and RDJ. And I've heard it once and I'm like, yeah, kind of.
That's so funny.
Kind of, yeah.
Oh, it's the new Jurassic World. I don't know, because it's Scarlett Johansson. Oh, it's Jonathan Bailey. Okay, that's why I was excited. I was like, I knew there was someone in the cast that I was like, ooh,
I've heard the name, but I don't know who that is.
He's from Bridgerton.
From what?
I mean, he's in other things. Oh, he's also Fiyero in Wicked.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
I don't know what else he's been in. Oh, he voiced someone in Final Fantasy.
Oh, like in a Oh, just probably the DLC or something.
Yeah.
I see. He's in a few games. That's cool.
Yeah.
There you go.
Doctor Who, but the podcast.
Oh, I don't know if anyone else remembers that whole phase where they started making podcast series with like a bunch of voice actors and whatnot.
Oh, you mean like audio dramas or?
Yeah, I guess you would call them that. I don't, because I know they were on Spotify a lot. I don't know if they're still doing them, frankly, but there was like a Batman one.
Yeah.
And
they still do the Doctor Who ones.
Okay.
Because they always say, well, this person's been cast in this. And then you read the fine print and it's like the new audio drama coming to thing. And I'm like, don't do me dirty like that.
No.
That's so mean.
I wonder why that never took off. It feels like a good concept.
I mean, I think they kept making them for many years, so.
Fair. Maybe, yeah.
Who is this guy? Wait, no.
He looks familiar, but I'm not sure.
I was like, wait, this one. And then I was like, actually, no, I don't know if I do know this person. What is he in? This photo is so not helpful.
He's Agent 47? That's really, really funny.
Wait! I think that's where I've seen his face.
Oh, he's in Death of Stalin. Okay.
He was in Companion. He was Sergei. Okay, wait, no, I have seen him in stuff then, for sure.
Oh, Asteroid City. I need to see that.
And the French... Okay, so he's in, like, all of the Wes Anderson movies. Because the He-Man movies are, like, notoriously bad, right? Yeah. Because I remember, like, when I started playing Hitman, I got all the movies so I could watch them. And then I went to watch them and saw the reviews and was like, do I want to spend 2 hours of my life watching this?
Ooh.
I don't know. The Electric State was, because that was a notoriously expensive movie to make.
Yes.
But it's not done well.
Yes. Yeah. Absolutely. I feel like it was like in the 350 mil range or something.
I think it was in the billions.
Wait, what?
Because there's this guy that went through and said how much this movie cost to make in comparison to all of these other movies.
It says reported budget.
320.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
But that wouldn't include marketing, so maybe it's like double that. But yeah.
But yeah, no, there was this guy that was talking about, it was like all of these other huge movies that you could make for less than they used for this movie. But I haven't had anything good, so I have no reason to watch it.
It's the 13th most expensive film ever made.
Oh my God.
Unadjusted for inflation. And when you do adjust it for inflation, it's still expensive. According to inflation, adjusted for inflation, this costs more than the first Avengers film, The Dark Knight, Jurassic World, The Lion King, Mission Impossible, Dead Reckoning, and Civil War.
Yeah, the fact that almost all of these are like Disney adjacent films. Wait, Ant-Man and the Wasp?
Dude.
How is that so expensive?
Yeah, that's the thing. Is why was it so expensive and yet it did so terribly? Even Pirates of the Caribbean. It must be all the VFX.
Oh, Stranger's Tides.
Yeah.
Was that the mermaid one?
Yes. Unless it was Dead Man. I think it was this one.
I don't remember.
Because that film kind of went crazy.
Yeah. Strange. Jurassic World, Fallen Kingdom. Oh, that was that one. That one wasn't great, right?
I don't like any of the Jurassic Worlds, frankly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't remember a lot of them, like a lot about them. I know I watched them, but I don't remember a lot about them. I think they don't hit as hard now that I have awakened to the fact that Chris Pratt is another actor that just plays Chris Pratt. Like he doesn't actually act. He just plays himself in every movie.
Yeah.
Like when he was like, this is gonna be like such a different like like Mario's gonna be so different to what I usually play. Really like going like no, it was just his normal voice.
Yeah.
Crazy. The fact that Endgame cost less than Age of Ultron is interesting.
They had, actually no, that doesn't make any sense.
And then Infinity War cost. Oh wait, I mean that makes sense because Endgame.
Why is Age of Ultron so expensive?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Justice League. Oop. Mission Impossible. Oh, Final Reckoning. Okay, that was 3. How did that cost so much to make? Oh my god. That's it. How did Snow White cost that much to make? What? This is insane. What the hell? I don't understand how people get budgets like this for movies like the ones that they make. Truly insane. We don't have a long left of the show, so if anyone does want to jump in on the remaining breaks or grab like a speedy personal or anything like that, now is the time. You can find all of the breaks through this link here. That is going to be sent in 3 to 5 business days. I don't know that I've ever watched any of The Conjurings.
No, me neither.
I think I tried to watch the first one once, but the disc literally just wasn't working.
I'm so disappointed in Wolfman.
Yeah?
What great! It looked great in the trailers, but apparently it's just not that good.
I thought it was too stressful.
Yeah.
Because there's no breathe moment. You watch the whole movie and you're just tense the whole time.
Yeah.
There's no like, okay, cool, let's go to the next bit. It's just all... I'm excited for Now You See Me 3, but I'm scared that they're going to ruin it. I'm so scared.
Look, it's my call it now moment that I think they will, but I'm hoping they don't.
I'm hoping that if they do, it's still fun and goofy.
Sure.
Because I feel like Now You See Me has always been like a little bit silly.
Yeah.
But I'm scared. I think it's just there's a lot of them because they're introducing like a whole new group of magicians to go with the existing ones. And I just think that's a lot of people at once.
There's another Smurfs film. Naked Gun again? What? Tron? Looks kind of good actually. So
yeah?
Yeah. I've not seen the other Trons though, so
I haven't either.
maybe I should.
On the new Avatar, but the last one was not great, right? I think the last one, it looked great.
Yes.
But the plot was boring.
It looked phenomenal, and when the parts were good, they were good. Otherwise, not that great.
Yeah.
Not that great at all. But this is, like, I feel like Avatar 2, whilst maybe disappointing, sets up to make the other ones really good in comparison.
Is the link working as intended? I don't know. I'm going to send you this one in case it's not.
Oh, no, don't tell me.
This is why I asked you whether it was working.
It looks like it should have been. Ah, goodness me. Well, now's a good chance to make sure it works for next week.
Oh, the new Megan. I haven't watched the first one. Elio. Wait, this looks like a new.
All right, so that Heather collection is not working, but it will be fine for next week. Sorry, folks. I've not heard of this one. What is it?
I haven't either.
Aliens?
It's a new Disney Pixar.
What was the other one that it was? I feel like it was like Lucio or something. I don't know
Luca?
Luca, that one. Where like it was really great and fun, but kind of like what happened with it? Because I feel like more should have been done.
I think everyone really liked it across the board.
Yeah, I did too. I just feel like I should have seen a sequel by now.
Maybe they're learning.
Came out in 2021. Maybe I expect to see one next year. Because 5 years for a good film like that.
True.
Should be.
I mean, we finally got Zootopia too.
Oh, I feel like we shouldn't. But the Smashing Machine is interesting to me because this really is the the point in time we consider The Rock a good actor or not. Like, this has to be the one. We can't give him another chance after this.
No. Opus I was expecting a lot. I was very keen. I thought it was a very promising movie concept. But I didn't like the twist at the end.
Okay.
I think it kind of ruined it for me. I'm wondering if I go back and rewatch it again, it'll be better. But I just felt like it didn't match the movie that I'd watched. So I don't know how to feel about it. But I thought it was really like, good potential. Wait, we're getting a Michael Jackson movie?
Oh. Okay, Miles Teller. Cool.
Yeah. Not what I expected. Highlander. Downton Abbey? Wait, what? Okay. I thought that had already finished. They are really doing a lot of horror movie sequels this year. Like a lot.
Is a live action Moana in the works?
Yeah, that's been in the works for a while. I was annoyed that they didn't cast the voice actress because she's
Why
the
not?
right age to do it.
Yeah, what?
And also is the singer.
Yeah.
But they didn't. They casted someone else.
Sherlock Holmes 3? Yeah, baby.
See, as a staunch Benedict Cumberbatch Sherlock Holmes fan, I cannot sit through the Robert Downey Jr. movies.
I love them. They're great. I love them all, to be fair. I just like Sherlock Holmes, the character. But, oh, God, they're good. Heat 2? What? Hell yeah.
I've never watched Heat.
Adam Driver and Austin Butler. Hell yeah. Heat's good. Heat's good. Heat's, I described it as if you watched a good, like, cop TV show, but that it had no filler. It was just a good show
okay.
through and through in
Nice.
2 hours, yeah.
You saw?
Cody vs. Acme, finally. Very good. That was in
Oh no.
Right Tell.
Oh no,
Oh,
is this another one of those
yeah,
horror ones?
It's one of those, it's
oh.
public domain, so new Bambi
I
film.
don't want horror Bambi.
No one wants horror any of those, but
I don't want, I mean, Pooh Bear was funny.
Fiona, very good.
Oh.
There it is, the Poohverse.
Pooniverse. Monsters. Okay, wait, actually. No way, this is real.
That's the whole point, yeah. It's meant to set up this whole wider thing.
No. I can't. I hate it. Anyway. Oh, another Mad Max?
Armor Wars. Yeah, alright. No, that's not coming out. There are 2 films that are never coming out from Marvel. It's Armor Wars and Blade.
I mean, the new Avengers got delayed till December next year.
Yes, both films have been delayed to December 18th, though, so a week before Christmas.
Oh, true. Enola Holmes, those have all been kind of fun.
I didn't see the second one. First one was okay.
The second one's fun. Aladdin. I don't actually think I watched the live action version of Aladdin.
Neither have I. Yeah.
Maybe we didn't need a second one.
No, that's, yeah, a lot of that.
Oh, Clue. I think this is going to be horrible.
I hope it's not.
I think it's going to be.
God, it's got Jason Bateman in it. He's great. And Ryan Reynolds.
Yeah, look.
Reynolds.
It might be good, but I think it might be bad.
I love Jason Bateman, so I hope it's good.
Cruella 2. Okay, that's fun.
Ooh, cool.
And Legally Blonde 3. So many fun things. And a Bioshock movie? Okay, they're really just adapting everything. Because Michael Jackson, okay, I get it now. I was sitting here being like, I think they are all comedies. Like, I feel like all of them would be funny. But I agree. I would like it to be a comedy so we can go, hee. Untitled Jennifer Lawrence Amy Schumer project? Okay. Interesting, I think, maybe. I don't know. There's a lot of things happening. I mean, it is a long title, but it's also, I mean, I assume that's not the final title. If it is, that would be weird. Wait, they're adapting The Ghost of Tsushima? Oh god, they're really just adapting any video game that does well now. And a Sesame Street movie? Starring Bo Burnham? I'm sorry, what? Wait, is Bo Burnham playing himself or is he playing, like, Big Bird? What the hell? Okay, this is insane. Big Bird and friends are expelled from Sesame Street. Oh my gosh.
Expelled? What are they doing?
It's starring Bo Burnham and Chance the Rapper. I don't know what's happening. But yes, also, what did they do? And why does the mayor want to keep Sesame Street hidden? This is insane. Crazy.
Sorry, I really liked the hope it's a comedy so we can all say hee hee. And then 5 minutes later, Michael Jackson hee hee. I didn't feel like that together,
It did take us a moment to get it, admittedly.
What's wrong?
That we were talking about the Michael Jackson movie. And someone said that they hope it's a comedy movie so we can all hee hee.
That makes me want to bash James.
Different James.
Oh, still you.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll have to set up.
Do-do-do. Good job. I do respect that it doesn't let it go to an odd number.
Sure. No, it doesn't.
Yeah. Maybe if you like click adjusted it.
I did, yes. Now what happens when I go up and down? Oh, bullshit. That fucking sucks ass. Alright.
Well, I didn't know what to say about the Michael Jackson movie. I didn't know it was existing until today.
Oh, we're still live.
Yeah.
That's embarrassing.
No one told me to not be live,
Oh,
so.
well, we're going to jump across the whatnot, so.